Welcome back. Now, in the last video, we used a lot more kind of different syntax that you might not fully understand. And that's important that you realize that you can't understand all this all at once. Why are these things in these parentheses? What's this dot do? Why is this green? You're not going to understand it all at once. So just accept that it looks like this for now, and we'll slowly start to get into why this is green. What does the dot do? We'll cover all that. I can't tell you it all at once. Okay, and it's not important that you remember convert dot to int32. Don't worry about that. Just remember that you can convert things from string to an int, or from an int to a decimal. You can do that with the right syntax. So let's get rid of this. And now we're going to talk about the if statement. Now we're starting to create programs with the if statement where choices can be made in the program. So it's a fairly big day for you. So you may want to remember that. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's go int x equals 5, and then we'll go if x equals 5. And you're saying, whoa, why is there two equals in there? Well, it's a very specific reason. When you declare a variable and say the variable is x, and you say x equals 5, you are saying that variable name x now equals the number 5. But when you do if x equals 5, you're asking a question. You're saying, is x equal to 5? You're not saying x is equal to 5. You're asking if it is equal to 5. So they use the equal 5. Now, you can do if x is less than 5. You can do is x greater than 5. You can also do is x not equal to 5. So the exclamation point is saying if x is not equal to 5. You can, I hope this doesn't confuse, but you can do, wait, you can't do it like that just yet. So let's just go with x. If x equals 5, we'll go console.writeLine, x equals 5. And we'll run this. Slow computer today. There it is. Look at that. We said if x equals 5, we're asking the question, does x equals 5? If it does, console.writeLine, we print out x equals 5. So, in case you don't understand, let's just change the value of x. Now x does not equal 5, so this will be wrong. What will happen? Well, exactly what you probably thought. It just doesn't print it out on the screen. Nothing happens. Now, let's do this. Let me move this down here. Now let's go console.writeLine x does not equal 6. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just we now have two statements. We have this statement and this statement. So what's it going to do? Is it going to print both of them to the screen? No, it only printed one of the statements to the screen. Sorry about that. Well, how do we fix this? How do we make it to where it'll print both of them to the screen? Well, we have to wrap our code in our curly bracers like so. So now we have if x equals 5, proceed with all the code in between these curly bracers. Now this is the first time we've used these curly bracers, but it's not the first time you've seen them. See, in our program we have these. So basically what we've been doing when we run a program is everything in between this and this gets run. So it just goes down line by line by line by line and runs the code. Now when it gets to the if statement, it says if run everything inside the next set of curly bracers, which is these two. Now if I run this, it will run, or it will print both of them onto the screen. Oh no, it won't, because x is not equal to 5. Let's set it x equal to 5. There you go. Both of them got printed onto the screen. Now, another thing you can do is you can literally do these if statements back to back. If x is equal to 6, and I'm going to just go ahead and do another one here. If x is equal to 7, and then I'm just going to do, for the sake of time, just going to copy paste this stuff in here and go, we'll just change this real quick. There we go. And let's just do 7. How's that? Run the program. Oh, I'm silly. Make a lot of mistakes sometimes. Let's do that. X equals 7. So basically what it did was it went int x equals 7, came down here. If x is equal to, oh nope, not equal to 7. Let's move on. Skips these. If x is equal to 6, no, not equal to 6, move on. X equals 7, yes, x equals 7. Runs this line of code. Now, let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this, and go else. And we'll go console.writeLine, spell it correctly. X does not equal 5. X equals 5. Wait. I'm silly. Sorry, my dang cat's back. Okay, so integer x equals 7. So if x equals 5, run this line of code. And the else statement says if it does not equal 5, we'll run this. So if this is wrong, do this. If this is right, do this, skip the else. So because x is equal to 7, it's going to run the else statement because the if is a false. So x equals 5. I put does, so it should have been does not. There we go. Alright, so that's the if word and the else word. Now the else word usually pretty much travels with the if. And you don't have to use the else word. You can have just a line of ifs. Alright, thank you.